So I'm going to put the B receiver here in a 10-yard out route just to show you guys the difference, as the B receiver is going to get open if I throw it in the break every single time, and the out route's going to do pretty good, but it's still not going to be as effective as the speed out route. So like I said, once again, going to hit that out route. You can see that the receiver, the cornerback broke on it already. Need more help or just want to show your support? Then head over to my Patreon and join my team, where you can get exclusive content like ebooks and bonus plays, as well as early access to my vids and more. Link in the description below. Welcome back, Money Team. This is Mad Money Shots. Then up the college cheese as always. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys one audible route that you can make from just about any formation in the game that was guaranteed to give you either a first down conversion or a touchdown conversion every single time you use it. But before I do, as always, if you guys want to see more videos like this, please make sure to be a subscriber, hit the like button, and let me know in the comments section. If you guys need more help, more money plays, you can download any of my ebooks instantly simply by clicking links in the description or the top pinned comment. Now, I'm going to be showing you guys this trick out of my North Texas offensive ebook, which is definitely my favorite ebook in the entire game, and probably my favorite team to use in the entire game. But the trick that I'm going to show you guys can really be done in any formation, in any playbook. It really doesn't matter, just as long as you can get your receivers out wide to the boundary. So I'll show you guys what I'm talking about here by using the tight open first, which is pretty much the only tight formation that I have. But let's go and let's pick that. We're going to pick the bench. It really doesn't matter what play we use here. And we're also just going to pick random play out of the formation. As this particular play here, if your receivers are in close like this, the only real option you have is going to be an actual out route. I'm going to put the X receiver on a streak, and then I'm going to pick this play again. As you can see, my left stick here to the left really just gives me an out route adjustment, which is a good route. If I motion him out and I try to put this on a custom stem, it's still going to be pretty effective, but it's not going to be as effective as what's in my audible adjustments now, which is going to be a speed out route. As you see right here, we have it. It changes once you're out wide. Now I have the option to put this receiver in a speed out route, and you'll notice that when I custom stem him, that and I don't have to custom stem, I can also just put him on a smart route, and you're gonna notice that he goes to about 12 yards, and this rounded version of this route is gonna get open every single time. So let's go and let's put this guy in something close on the other side. They look pretty similar, but this rounded version is going to beat every single defense in the game, with the exception of maybe one or two that most people don't run anyway. So just to show you guys what I'm talking about, I'm going to pick the mesh play here, which is in the gun spread wide flex, just to show you guys the difference between the out route and the speed out route. So we're going to pick that, and then we're going to go defense to defense here, just to show you guys how this beats every single defense in the game, except for one or two. And we're going to start off with cover 0 and work our way back. So on this play here, you can see we got a 10-yard out route on one side because I can't actually make that adjustment out there. So I'm going to put the B receiver here in a 10-yard out route just to show you guys the difference, as the B receiver is going to get open if I throw it in the break every single time, and the out route's going to do pretty good, but it's still not going to be as effective as the speed out route. So like I said, once again, going to hit that out route. You can see that the receiver, the cornerback broke on it already. The first play, the first example that we're showing here, the cornerback jumps on this route. This time, though, I get a little bit of a better timing maybe, so it's not, I'm not necessarily saying it's never going to get open, but the speed out route itself is going to be the most consistent. As you can see, that type of route, the cornerback can break on that much easier because the receiver almost comes to a complete stop because of the fact that he loses acceleration when he stops on a dime and tries to cut out, which is not something that happens on this speed out route. As you can see here, once again, we get open space every single time on this route because it's designed with that angle, with that arc, to the point where, I mean, obviously I get a bad throw there, but you can see that the cornerback has no chance breaking on this route compared to the normal speed out or the normal out route on the other side. So I'm gonna pick that play again. Now I'm gonna switch over to cover 1. I'm just gonna go defense to defense. I'm not gonna do it as many times as I was, but you can see here once again, he jumps the route, he jumps the ball, as we don't really have a lot of success there. But if I put the B receiver in that speed out route and then I smart route it, you can see how I'm saying how this is going to work every single time to get a first down, because like I said, I'm going to show you just about every single defense that this works against as we get that rounded angle once again. Then we obviously get a bad pass, but that's not really something that's on the receiver or the route itself. As you can see, he's getting separation every single time. We should be dying that up even though he's not catching it. But you can see the difference as far as how this route is covered. As you can see, he's breaking all over that. We still have a chance, but the separation is huge as far as how much separation we're getting on the speed out route side compared to the out route side. Now, against a defense like a cover 2 man, where it's a tight press look right in the beginning, which I'll show you guys right here, we have a situation where the cornerbacks are right in front of these receivers because they're going to press them. So I'm going to start by the X receiver over here. Number one, he's working them straight to the boundary. There's no separation he's getting there at all. But on the B route side, you're going to notice that even with that, he still gets open. Although there, I threw the ball a little bit early. That's on me. We're going to do that one more time. That's not something that's really due to the route. I just didn't throw it with good timing. As you can see here, once he breaks outside, once again, getting the exact same separation. Now, obviously, if you're going to do this, you obviously want to have more space to the sideline, but look how tight that window is compared to how tight the window is with the speed out route. Every single time this speed out route is getting open with a lot of space, although like I said, sometimes I don't necessarily get the best throw on the sideline or whatever, but you can see the separation difference. That's got to be apparent. Now, it's not just with man coverages either. It's also really going to happen a lot like this when it comes to zone coverages as well. Starting off with cover 3, we're going to pick cover 3 match first. As you're going to see here, same thing, where the out route's going to have a little bit more success on this play, but you can see once again, he's all over that, and he's definitely in the area compared to the speed out route once again, which will go to the B side, and you'll see how, once again, it's the exact same separation every single time. He's got so much separation against pretty much every defense, except for the 1 or 2 defenses that I will show you guys in a minute, but I just want to continue down this line to show you that it works against every single defense. I'll go and I'll pick this again, and this time I'll choose cover 3 sky, and I'll show you guys how the X receiver here, once again, on the out route, you can see he's all over that. I kind of snuck it in the corner there compared to the B receiver, which the B receiver here, you know, that's not the same distance. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna correct that to try to make that the same height, and you can see how, once again, exact same thing, wide open. Just make sure that you're at the same 10-yard depth here, which is typical of where your first down mark is going to be, 1st and 10, 2nd and 10, whatever. But you can see how that works there. Once again, cover 4 we're going to do next. Cover 4 quarters, which is a matching coverage. Same idea. Like I said, we'll do the X receiver first. There, he gets open. Still, once again, tighter coverage than we're going to see on the B side, which, once again, I'm going to just custom stem this to make it actually the same distance, because it's the 10 yards that's the magic, really. And you can see he's wide open. I mean, the guy wasn't even close. I mean, he went out of bounds, but it's like you're seeing a clear difference between all these coverages. Now, there are 2 defenses, and really maybe a little bit more if you want to get technical about it, but there's 2 defenses that will cover this. Cover 2 is going to be one of them. And the reason that I say that this beats every single defense is because nobody really runs cover 2. Cover 2 has so many vulnerabilities. It's probably one of the least used defenses in the entire game. So let's go and let's pick that. But if you're playing defense, if you want to know how to stop this route, cover 2 is going to be the magic. And the easiest way to read cover 2 is the cornerbacks. On this play, the cornerback's about 5 yards off the line of scrimmage. So that lets me know right away that this is not going to work. I mean, technically it will if I custom stem it up, and if I dress the play up, if I put Y on a streak, I'm pretty sure that this route will work now that I have it at a depth. But you can see the cornerback gets over the top of it. So without this adjustment, let's go and let's run this out route and this speed out route without making any adjustments. You can see the cornerback's all over it every single time. But like I said, nobody really runs this defense. So let's go and let's do B with the speed out route. You'll notice that, you know, I just don't really have a window here because this is how cover 2 is designed. It does a much better job with these outside routes. It's really the only defense that stops these outside routes when it comes to speed out routes and out routes. So if you're playing against somebody and you see them using this, make sure that you actually have cover 2 in your audibles so that you can switch to it, especially in critical situations. And when I say cover 2, that's why I say that things like cover 6, which is half cover 2, or cover 9, which is half cover 2, are going to have success as far as defending against this as well. But this is just going to be one of those scenarios where you have to read the cornerbacks and see which side is cover 2, which side is cover 4. As you can see here, we have cover the outside on the left side is back further, so I know that's where I have to go with this route, because the cover 2 side is going to be covered. As you can see right there, we dot up, even though, once again, not the best timing, but still a lot better of a route. So technically cover 6 to cover 9, but it only does it for half the field. So now that I showed you this, and I showed you how it works at a 10-yard interval, or maybe a 12-yard interval, whatever, which is obviously something you can use to get first downs at any situation that you need, at 3rd down, 4th down, whatever. I'm going to show you guys how it works against the goal line, because this is a really good red zone play once you get around the 10 or 15-yard line. So let's go and let's pick that once again, even though it doesn't matter what play I choose. We're just going to pick random on defense. And you can see how, because the closer you get to the end zone, the number one, you're going to want to run this from a hash mark, because you're going to want to give that B receiver as much space as possible, or the X receiver, it really doesn't matter, but try to give them as much space to run that route as possible. And even though it looks like a cover 2 pre-snap, that could just be because I'm inside the 10. There is, you know, traditionally, you're not going to see the same separations. You can see right there, he gets outside for that touchdown once again. Like I said, if you watch my gameplays, you've seen me use this trick a lot, This looked like it was going to be a cover 2 man. I don't know what happened there. Obviously, I got hit. I'm not sure if I could have squeezed that underneath or not. You can see single high safety here. Once again, the best depth is going to be at around 10 yards. You know what I mean? Like right there. Don't actually want to go much further, and that's just because, you know, the separation you're going to get. As you see right there, we dot up in the end zone multiple times in gameplays. This is one of my favorite plays to use when it comes to actual gameplays. I'm sure I knew I was going to get a bad throw animation there, but you can see how this receiver is getting outside of it every single time. So, like I said, the only way to defend is really is cover 2, but other than that, there really is no defense for that, making this one of the best routes in the entire game. So I'm going to go ahead and end the video there. If you guys want to see more videos like this, you want to see me use this in gameplay, I'll have a video that I did use this in gameplay pop it up on screen, so just click the links. And until next time, thanks for watching, man. Wish it out. Need more help or just want to show your support? Then head over to my Patreon and join my team, where you can get exclusive content like ebooks and bonus plays, as well as early access to my vids and more. Link in the description below.